the deadline. We're going to be talking about it because it's coming up July 30th. New name that's out there in the rumor mills. And Cedric Mullins from the Orioles. The Orioles have a glut of outfielders. The Phillies have been interested in Cedric Mullins for a couple of years now. Well, now they have the Orioles farm system stacked, right? Like they got a lot of outfielders. So there's a lot of talk that maybe Mullins could be the center fielder because they do want someone that can field and hit. He's having a down year, but I do like him because he's got pop, he's got speed in this ballpark. He's a good ball player. I think he'd fit in well. So the only thing is he's lefty, but I do like. He kind of interests me more than we were talking about it earlier. Taylor Ward from the Angels, Tommy Pham. I'm not in love with that. Jim Bowden, the former GM, said this on MLB. He said Philly's number one priority is center field, and we kind of knew that. So we'll see. Cedric Mullins is the new name out there. You like Mullins?
In theory, I did. Then I started digging around. I'm not too excited anymore. When I read the name, I was like, yes. And then I was like, the last 2 years, he's been...
Well, this year down for sure. Last year, 233 in this era.
14 dingers in 15? Baltimore, 15. Yeah.
Played 2 years ago. He remember the Phillies were hot after him.
Yeah.
Before the Orioles really started to get good and all their call-ups came up.
2020, 2021, I was definitely looking at Cedric Mullins.
Yeah.
I'm curious why the center field would be the focus. I feel like with Rojas and Marsh platooning, you're okay. Defensively, you're good, and the bats are okay. I feel like a corner is what they need.
I thought the same thing.
I don't understand the center field.
Get a little more power.
I thought the same thing. I thought that they would look for a right-handed bat that could play the corner.
Yeah, I like the rotation of the platoon of Rojas and Marsh.
I guess they want to put Marsh in left, and they just want to replace Rojas and have Rojas come in.
I don't think that's because Topper at some point said that he's not even in consideration to bat against left-handed batters.
I know.
Pitchers,
No, he's like,
the way he's hitting.
Well, Tyler Zulli brought up yesterday on the Philly show. He's 143 against lefties.
He struggled. No. And that's one of the reasons why, but I guess they don't want Rojas, right? So I think that's
can't trust him at the plate.
That's their biggest issue right now, and that's why they want to go get a center fielder.
Yeah.
And in this way, you have a lot of you have options out there.
I know when you brought up the name, I was like, wow, yeah, I really did used to want Cedric Mullins, but now it's it's a different.
But it's interesting. Cedric Mullins is left-handed, right?
I know.
Also, doesn't make sense.
Because you really need a right-handed bat. If you're talking about Rojas, you need a right-handed bat.
Yeah, they haven't recovered from losing Reese from the right side yet.
Yes.
They still need to do that.
He was the one thing about Reese was he'd take pitches. He was just that guy that helped your order.
Yeah, and he bounced it out a little bit.
Yeah,
They're a little off balance right now.
Yeah. I got to ask you. So Jim Bowden throws out Cedric Mullins as a possibility for the Phils. What are your thoughts on that?
He hasn't had the kind of year that he's had in the past. I think they're really looking for a right-handed bat. He's a left-handed bat. He's a center fielder. I'm sure he could play in left. I still think you're looking right-handed kind of platoon bat to pair with Marsh. And I kind of get the vibe they might be okay. If they can do that, they might be okay with Rojas because they're getting JT back, and he's also a right-handed bat. But, it's a name. He's had good seasons. There was a time when I really loved him as a guy you should go get, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. But I'm not sure of the fit, to be honest with you, because I'm just not sure they're. I think they're more looking for a right-handed bat.
Yeah, that's what I was a little confused when I saw that.
We all silly like the mayor.